And we're gonna run away. And there we go.
Shuddering explosions rock the base. Fire blossoms throughout every doorway. Everywhere walls and supports buckle and crumble in the explosions.
Although I did
Debris
forget to
and
do
shrapnel
something.
fly everywhere, killing everything they touch. You can almost imagine robots screaming as they realize that they too are mortal. The following is an excerpt from the dedication to the History of the Rangers, Volume 2 by Carl Allard, 2095, Allard Press, Desert Center, hardbound preface, page 2, $10 gold. High on a neighboring hilltop, shielded from the explosion's full fury, the Rangers watched as fire and ruin claimed Base Cochise. Deep in their hearts, they knew that in that hideous pyre burned the malignant creature that almost ended all life on Earth. Life for the rail nomads settled down.
Oh yeah,
The
there's
thieves
ending
dealt
slides.
with, days returned to how things always had been, with the different clans fighting amongst themselves, and everybody drowning their sorrows in snake squeezins. That said, the Atchison clan always had time for the Desert Rangers, a courtesy for the help the Rangers gave to the Brakemen. With Harry the Bunny Master defeated and the varmint problem dealt with, the Agricultural Center started to provide fresh fruit and vegetables to all the communities in the nearby wasteland. With Ugly dealt with, his gang fled into the wasteland and were no longer a problem in Quartz. With Mayor Pedros and Felicia rescued, the town of Quartz prospered, becoming a...
And this is all
haven for
based
law-abiding
on
people of the
the
wasteland.
decisions and actions you do.
With the demons of the Temple of Blood no longer murdering the citizens of Needles, Needles flourished. With the death of Farron Brygo, 1,000 more crime bosses tried to take over Las Vegas, but none succeeded, leaving the city even more lawless than it was.
So if you don't kill Ferran Brago, you
Fat
get different
Freddy didn't
things. If you don't
survive
kill
the
Fat
visit
Freddy,
from the
you get
Desert
different
Rangers.
things.
His
If
thirst
you
for power
nuke
and
the
greed
high
led to
pool,
his
you get
demise.
different.
Nobody, other than the fast food vendors of Las Vegas, mourned his loss. After the destruction of Base Cochise, the Desert Rangers returned to Sleeper Base, but found it completely ransacked and all remnants of its technology missing. With nothing of value remaining, the Desert Rangers abandoned the base. Project Darwin was
That
shut
feels
down
like an
and
excuse
Finster
to,
killed, but his mutant menaces escaped
explain why
and
we don't have
caused
the clone
no
pods
end of
anymore.
trouble for the people of the wasteland for years to come. Darwin Village was eventually abandoned, but rumors persisted that something still lurked within the facility.
That's the mutants from Wasteland 2, I think.
The residents of the Savage Village continued to live their simple lives, secluded in the desert. Red Hawk joined the Desert Rangers and helped make the wasteland a safer place. After the Desert Ranger raid on Guardian Citadel to retrieve the keys needed to destroy Base Cochise, the remaining Guardians of the Old Order dispersed into the radioactive wastes. In time, the Desert Rangers moved their base of operations from the old prison to Guardian Citadel, and Ranger Citadel, as it came to be known, became the center of all that was good and lawful in the wasteland.
Yeah, sure.
In the Desert Rangers themselves, well, there are always more tales to tell of them, but those are stories for another time.
So there we go. Then you radio in. Congratulations, Rangers, on a mission well done. Since you embarked on your mission, we had heard reports from our other Rangers about the horrible strength contained in Base Cochise. Had it been possible, we would have warned you. However, we were afraid that such communications would have drawn Cochise's forces to you. Oh no. And would have destroyed your mission before you had a fair chance of succeeding. Even now, news of your victory is spreading throughout the wasteland, and your heroic efforts will be rewarded. And every